happening, everybody? It's 100% humidity. I haven't skated in like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm trying a different setup. I'm trying FRs without 45 straps on, and I forgot batteries. With that being said, I'm hoping to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to do the Savannah grind. Should be a good time. Let's first talk about what a Savannah grind is. Some people call it alley-oop unity. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. Savannah grind is basically doing a unity, but going the opposite direction. So if this is a unity, Savannah would be that. My legs were still crossed like this, but instead of moving in that direction, I was moving in that direction. One of the biggest things that helps me is what I do with the leg that is leading. I was having problems with slipping out like this. So what I started to do with the foot that's leading, I started to try to stick it out further in front of me. So instead of just jumping on kind of like this, I was in my head trying to jump out and do that. Something about trying to really stick my foot out made me straighten up and not lean back as much. Just like a unity, you want to have your weight centered over both the skates. You don't want to be leaning forward, you don't want to be leaning back, nice and centered. Same thing with a Savannah. You want your weight nice and centered. Another thing that I started doing that gave me more confidence, and a lot of people might not like this suggestion, what I started doing was looking forward with my body turned a little bit back. See, with a unity, you want your body a little bit turned this way. You don't want to be straight on. So when I do a unity, you can see my body is turned this way. Same thing with the Savannah. I do have my body turned back, kind of like this, but I turn my head forward so I see where I'm going. For me, it gave me a whole new level of confidence with Savannahs, which I'm not the greatest at anyways. Again, really sticking that foot out. Body's turned this way, head's looking that way. As far as the exit, sometimes I just land going forward again because I'm looking that way. Some people will just land fakie like that. That's up to you, whatever you're comfortable. I am already sweating, guys. Holy smokes, it's so humid. Let's switch over to a different angle for the approach, because I approach it pretty straight on. Some people will come in and roll in at an angle, which I don't really like as much because I find I fall off a little faster. I like coming fairly straight on and just turning a little more. You know, I talk like I actually know what I'm doing when I'm grinding, but 9 times out of 10, I don't even know what I do. Okay, approach. For me personally, on ledges, I like to jump on top more. The reason for that is I find that I could stay on the ledge longer, and it's easier to find the balance point. Some people will, hit the ledges at more drastic angles. I maybe have a little bit of an angle, but not a lot. For a Savannah, I would probably come at it just like this. I don't know if that helps. I'm not sure exactly how much of an angle. Probably right about there. That's the approach. I do the same thing on rails too. Rails especially, I like to jump right on top, find that balance point and hold on to it. Again, not much of an angle. When you're learning any grind, definitely go at it slow and then increase your speed as you get more comfortable with the lock. All right, let's move back to a regular angle. I guess, yeah, I really do drastically stick my leading foot out. In my head, that's what I'm doing as I'm approaching it, and that helps me straighten my body right up. I think when I actually slide, my feet kind of get a little closer together. But here's a couple more views of that. Again, pretty straight on. And I can see that my body is turned back, but I am looking forward at that ledge. And I think the reason why that gives me more confidence is if I fall, well, I can kind of catch myself. I'm trying to jump right on top of the ledge, not too far over, because then your front wheels will catch, and then you could fall right on top. At one point in time, I was doing them switch. Woo, switch is scary. Oh, that's so terrifying. Really? Stick that leading foot out. So maybe from this angle you can see how much I actually jump on top of the ledge. Struggling with switch. Oh. Woo. There it is. I hope that was helpful to you. I'm sorry if it sounded like I was stressed, because I was. I'm in the red right now as far as the battery. Yeah, it's in the red. And so I just wanted to sneak that out, and it's super, super hot. But man, oh, it feels so good to skate. Thank you everybody for your support. I got some really exciting news coming up as far as the straps, so stay tuned. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. DM me on Instagram, JADRollerVlog. I think that's gonna do it for today. Okay. End of video.